Journey with Shans and Debs. I'm Shans.
And I'm Debs.
And if you're new here, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel, alright? So, guys, y'all know we jumped Carnival. So, we're going to be doing a review, on the entire Carnival experience, picking up our costumes, and just a little rundown of the whole Carnival experience. Maybe you want to go first?
And the pros and the cons
of it, yeah.
So, I mean, the best part of it for me was definitely jumping with Shanice for the first time. So this would have been my third Carnival. We jumped with Xodus, by the way, guys.
Yeah.
And so I was excited about jumping with Shan. I was excited about getting ready for the Carnival, the costume, the freeing feeling of jumping in the streets of Jamaica in your underwear.
In your baggy.
Yes, and the feathers and the makeup, I love all of that. So that was really good for me.
So basically, let's just do a little backtrack. So we picked up our costumes the week before Carnival. I really loved our bags. I loved all the stuff we got in the bags. The bag itself, the duffel bag, was very cute. I chose the pink. Babe chose the gray, right? Yeah. And we have a video of that on our TikTok because we did an unboxing of what we got in the bags and stuff. So that was really nice. Yes. But yeah, let's fast forward now to Carnival Day.
What was the good parts for you
of Carnival Day?
Yeah.
So the fact that we jumped together.
Yeah.
And I always said to myself that I want to jump Carnival in 2023, and it happened, and I did it with the love of my life.
We've been talking about this for the past 3 years, jumping Carnival together. Like the first picture I sent Shanice was of my Carnival pics.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been in the making for a while.
And our friends were also there. So we had two friends who came from Canada, Kisses and Shay.
Big up Kisses and Shay.
So they came and they experienced it as well with us. And I had my best friend and my other two friends were there. Our other two friends, they jumped as well. But I feel like for the most part, the most of the day was just Debbie and I together, because everybody lose each other at some point.
On the road,
yeah. So the best part for me was because I had friends there and I had Debbie with me, and I really loved how I looked in my costume. My nose there, but it looked nice. Girl, it actually I tried to work out, but to tell you the honest truth, it was a struggle. I like going to the gym, but I don't like when I have a goal. I have to feel like I'm rushing to get this body carnival body in a given time. I don't like that. So I kind of never do that, babe. She kind of, David really did her.
I got it together.
Yeah, she got it together and did her working out leading up to the day. But what else? Pros,
pros.
I feel like
those are the pros for you.
Looking good on the road. I did like my makeup.
Our makeup was good easy and on time.
Yes, it started on time. We got there for 5:30, and a little bit before 5:30 we got there, and she started as soon as we got there. She was on time. And I love that. So on the road now, the pros on the road.
Just a freeing feeling,
that's it.
Yeah, it's Carnival. It's Carnival in Jamaica with the love of your life. So it was fun, and I love Carnival and soca music and
I love
all of
soca
that.
music too.
So that was the good part of it, and the costume name did fit me right.
Right, I didn't have any problem. With the costume. We never have out and nothing at all. Everything just is set right. So really love that about our costumes and stuff. Didn't have any problems at all.
So the cons now.
I will never jump Carnival in Jamaica again. I'll never do it.
And why? Why is that?
And the reason being is because I feel like on the road I really didn't like the experience that much, because we couldn't really get drinks from the truck. It was very hard to get drinks from the truck, and I feel like if I'm on the road dancing, you know, you want some alcohol in your system, like you don't want
or at least water.
Or at least water, you need to be hydrated. It was really hard. The trucks were moving very fast.
Yeah.
It's like you keep having to run them down. I don't know. I feel like most of the trucks were playing a lot of dancehall music. Like, honestly, I don't see why I need to be on the road in my big backpack feathers and me flip my shoulder, me flare. Like, no, I want to move my waistline, I want to wind non-stop. Like,
so a lot of the times the rhythm wasn't there for you to chip consistently. Like with the, you know, in terms of the soca, it was really a lot of dancehall.
Yeah. And when they did play the soca, it's like them just go right back to the dancehall. And you switch your truck, so you go behind another truck because this truck playing too much dancehall, and then the other truck starts to play dancehall too.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Like, I want to hear soca. This is the one day that I want to hear soca non-stop. Like, oh, yeah. Like if I even hear, thanks babe, if I even hear dancehall music, it should have been more than the soca.
Yeah.
But this
that was one thing. So the drinks, the availability wasn't so good. The trucks were moving a bit fast. The dancehall thing, and then now lunchtime.
Alright, so lunchtime, I didn't have any problem. I feel like it was easy to collect our lunches. Lunch, it never too bad, but every week we come for the video, you know, somebody coming out with videos.
Oh, the bike.
Yeah.
Yeah, the food wasn't spectacular.
Yeah, nothing to write home about.
Right. And so this would have been my third carnival. And to be honest with you, this one was not the best of the three.
Yeah.
So I remember I kept comparing it to the one in 2019. So that is it for me. So we got lunch this time. We didn't get dinner. The lunch was very, very basic.
And a lot of persons who ordered Chinese, because our friends ordered Chinese, and they were actually mad about the food.
Yeah, the food never looked so nice.
Yeah. But our food, we ordered Jamaican, and I got the jerk pork. It was from Pepper Time, so it wasn't bad. But I just still feel like me should have. Me like my food with vegetables. Not like a vegetable never in the food. Like, you know, I feel like the food could have been better.
Yeah.
But it never tastes bad. But it could have been be a little bit better.
Right.
And then so that part, and then what else?
So we went back on the road after lunchtime, and the same drink situation
again,
and the pace of the trucks was like crazy fast. Like I've never really experienced that before.
And everybody was saying that like the trucks were going very fast. And so then and I also feel like what I didn't like about this not just the bands alone, like our band that we jumped with. I didn't like the fact that there were 3 bands in total, well 4 because Xodus and Bacchanal teamed up together, and then you had Gen X and Yard Mass. At no point in time on the road the bands meet up. Like the bands should have did cross paths at some point. That didn't happen.
Technically that doesn't really happen.
No, but I hear people say that usually happen, like there's some part where them cross and what's
it's not really that they cross paths. It's almost like they take the same route.
Yeah, well that's the same thing, babe.
But you generally don't mix up on.
No, but at least you understand what I'm saying, because you have friends in other bands where you could pass and say hi and whatever. And like in other countries, because my friends from other countries, Antigua and other countries reached out to me, and they're like, it is like that in their country. And like even in Trinidad, like if there's no segregation, like what's up with the segregation in Jamaica? Like the bands should have come together at some point.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was my thing too. As you can see, I have a lot of cons, and this was my first time.
Yeah, I was like disappointed that this was Babe's first experience, and it wasn't the experience that I would have had previously and the one in 2019.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that you're just gassing up out of the pandemic kind of a thing, and there were a lot of hiccups and all of that.
Yeah.
But
it wasn't a bad experience.
It wasn't. Yeah.
And also maybe kind of bad man the other bands them, because them did get dinner.
Yeah, they got
dinner, and whenever getting a dinner Xodus.
Yeah, and it kind of ended on it never
and I never flat. And I also we didn't stay till the end, and like our friends who stayed, they were saying that the trucks just stopped and then they opened the barriers, and then the traffic just started to flow on them, which to me that shouldn't have happened, you know. And other bands them get dinner and good body dinner and stuff, which was very good to me. So big up to the other bands who did that. Also, in previous times, I see where they did like foot rubs and massages and stuff like after the carnival. I think somebody band did that too this year. I feel like me never experienced that, and people who actually did jump with this band before experienced that, but they never did it this year.
In the past, right?
We really didn't expect that, but I guess this is why you don't expect anything, because expectations lead to disappointment.
Yeah, so it definitely wasn't from what I've observed, it wasn't the best experience in terms of this band for this year. But I had a good time.
I had a good time too.
At points. And I'm glad I did it with you.
Me too. I'm glad I did it.
We look damn good in our
yeah,
costumes.
honestly, big up Xodus to that and the designer, cause the costume them fit right and nice. Like I enjoyed that the most.
Yeah.
Like, you know, Carnival is all about the looks too, cause you know, I feel like everybody go on it to look good. Like, you know, you have to enjoy yourself, but also while enjoying yourself, you want to look good. Cause and so I feel like that part was like the best thing.
Yeah. So for me, it's funny, like every carnival I get to this, like when I just done, I'm like, no, I'm gonna give this a break and I may not do it again. So this week would have been like a week later, and I feel like I would do it again.
Well, she's gonna do it again with our friends.
I feel like I'd do it again. Not next year. I feel like I'd sit it out, but definitely Trinidad. We definitely.
Yeah, for me, I definitely want to go to Trinidad Carnival. I definitely want to go to Carnival and Barbados, and I want to go to Antigua now because I want to see how them mass and them fit go.
Yeah.
So
it's definitely
3 countries on our list now: Trinidad, Barbados, and Antigua. We're going to have to experience that, but I would use the money that I use for Jamaica and experience Carnival
elsewhere. Yeah, I think it's time because So stay tuned, guys, and look at our experience on the road. Honestly, on Carnival Day.
Yeah. We didn't get like a lot of clips in the proper YouTube
format. Yeah, we got the portraits.
Yeah, so guys, just enjoy them. We didn't get a lot of clips, to be honest, because we were trying to be in the moment while trying to do like little snap here and there and whatever. But yeah, only can just enjoy the few little clips that will be at the end of this video, guys.
Check it out.
Let us know if you would come to Jamaica to do Carnival, and let us know if you were also on the road and if you guys had a good time
and
on the road.
And
what band, and let us know what it was like. Cause honestly, some of the bands them, I'm not gonna tell you no lie, them go on and on.
Nice.
Them look nice.
Nice, bad.
But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for the rest of the videos. Don't forget to follow us on all socials. Well, Instagram and TikTok at ShansDevs, and we do follow back. Okay.
Carnival!
I will never miss the next carnival again. I will miss Jamaica anyways. I will miss
Trinidad. Good morning, guys. 5 a.m. is what it is. Hi, baby. It's YouTube. It's Carnival Day, and we're headed to get our makeup done at Spanish Court Hotel. Let me tell them hi. So excited. Look on the sky today. And Bo always said I go get our makeup done. Our rooster cool. Don't it? No, sir. Alright, we'll keep you guys updated.
Yes, guys.
Started. Her. This is it for me. Perfect. Cute. And we're outside. This is so cute.
We're about to make a right turn in a few.
Yes.